What is the message you may need to hear right now? I took a drink of water and it went down the wrong pipe. I started choking and I immediately heard somebody's trying to choke you up. And I looked at the bottom of the deck and saw the devil. I said, oh, it's time to hit record. Here's a message for the collective. Somebody's trying to choke you up, or you got somebody choking up. So both ways here, right? With the devil at the bottom of the deck, I was drinking my water and I was feeling like I was overthinking drinking my water for some reason. I think that's why it went down the wrong little pipe, little tube, and I started choking. And I also noticed that I do that when I get nervous. So I was nervous about something. I was overthinking and I drank my water. Heard immediately they're trying to choke you out while I was choking. Look at the bottom of the deck. The devil's there. Somebody is trying to choke you up. Somebody doesn't want you to reach your full potential. Somebody doesn't want to see you doing better than them. Okay? Like, you want to join the line of people that, like, okay? In the past, if I would have said that, in the past, stick with me now. In the past, you were so blocked off. You needed that validation from other people. Meaning, now you could confidently be comfortable with the thought of somebody wanting to choke you up because you know that no weapons formed against me shall prosper. You know that I don't need outside validation for me to have confidence within myself and to know myself. I don't need the validation like I did in the past. Even if it was the past few months. It doesn't matter. The past is the past. I don't need validation today. In the present moment, I don't need it. In the past, you were blocked from that part of your intuition in the sense of just knowing. Intuition is a knowing. I think we sometimes forget that intuition is just a knowing. There's no common sense to it. There's no logic behind it. It's an intuition. It's not factual, but it's intuition. You're being guided. And if you choose to listen, then you won't be blocked off. And you chose to listen. And now you're being validated because you're validating yourself. You don't need that validation anymore. And why is this important? Because when you seek validation outside of yourself, you attract the wrong individuals in love, in business, in whatever. Baby, this is new for me too. Let's do this together. And that other side, you got somebody choked up. In love. They're choked up about you. What do I say to her? What do I say to him? Take what resonates to you. But you got somebody looking at you. Oh my God, butterflies. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's what I'm getting. I don't know what that means. Take the energy as you see it. Some things you don't have to explain. Yeah, there's something about that too. Ooh, I just heard emotional pain. Ooh. Maybe this person that you're attracting in and sees you and you're choking up also has struggled with validation, just like you and myself. It's normal. It's normal. Not normal, but normal. It's more common, I should say. Not normal, because what's normal? But it's more common than it's not for people to feel like they need validation outside of themselves. What's the message? Let's get some advice for the collective. But I feel like you're past that stage. You're past that stage. You're trusting yourself is what I'm hearing. You're past that stage of not trusting yourself. You're past that stage of needing somebody to maybe confirm something for you. No, you know because of your intuition, because of your connection with the divine, with God, with yourself. You don't need an outside confirmation. You don't need anything outside of yourself because this is God's channel. That's another thing I was hearing before I pressed record and I was having my own conversation with God. This is God's channel and God was reminding me I'm just the vessel. But baby, this is God's channel. Timeless Tea Marie, it's God's channel, not me. It's God's channel because I'm a vessel. God channels through me. That's what this means. Just in case anybody's confused. The tarot and everything is just a tool. But check out some of my other readings. I don't need tarot, but I don't ever say that I don't need it and that it's not important to me because this is how I got close to the divine. This is how I noticed that I had a gift to read through tarot. And what does that mean? God was teaching me before I ever read on a channel, baby. I've been reading for myself. God connected me back during COVID, actually. COVID time, around 2019, 2020. Yeah, some of the hardest years of my life. 2018 was the year that I said goodbye to my domestic violent relationship. And I was alone, and I lost all my friends, and family wasn't there, and I didn't have a home to go back to because I was out of state living when most of my trauma happened. So when I came home, I didn't have a home to come back to. There was a lot of things stripped from me, and God turned me to tarot to connect me back to me. So I love tarot. Tarot is a tool, but tarot isn't something that I need to use to talk to you, collective, to tell you what God is channeling through me, because again, God is the channel. I'm saying whatever God is telling me to say because I trust my intuition, and I've built this connection with the divine, with God. And I feel like this reading feels like it might be all over the place, but is it? No, it's aligned. It's encouragement to tap into your potential, because it's not just me. Yes, this is a gift and I'm blessed, but I've had to go through many challenges and traumas and pains and introspection, rediscovery, and lessons, picking within myself, deep diving within myself to be enlightened. And it's continuous. I don't just stop. It's continuous. I don't just stop because life doesn't stop. We are constantly evolving and changing. So we're infinite. We're so deep. We forget because we're robotic in this life sometimes, because we have to be, or we had to be, because there's no more outside validation that I need to seek, because God is the channel that channels through me. So if I can rediscover that and see that power, just like you, collective, if we can tap into that divinely God-given power here on earth, imagine what we could create in the most positive way. Don't use your powers for evil and negative ways and selfish ways and greed. That's not the behavior that I want to see from you, collective, or me. Never. No. Because God is not full of greed and lust and all those things. That's not God. That's man. That's flesh. And that's the bottom line. And again, the devil was at the bottom while the moon, here it is, it lies. Intuition, subconscious, what's within, soul tide. Ooh, there's something about the divine. There's a connection. There's something intertwined. Go to part 2 because I'm running out of time here on TikTok. Oh my God. Go to part 2. God bless.